Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, I know I've been MIA the past few days, but I am back. And I got me a nice meal right here. It's been a little chilly here. So I made me a nice, good homemade lasagna, guys. This thing is nice and meaty, nice and cheesy. So we're going to jump into this video, and I'm going to show you exactly how I get it done. Alrighty guys, so I have a lot of ingredients right here I'm going to be using in this, so just bear with me. Got me some 80/20 ground beef, some pork sausage, some onions, bell pepper. Got me some cheese, Colby Jack, mozzarella, and I have me some of my favorite marinara sauce. I couldn't get it out, guys. But totally using marinara. Little cottage cheese, little Parmesan cheese, some black pepper, onion powder, and a little beef bouillon powder. Alright guys, so first things first, after I got my brain unfrozen, got my Dutch oven here, and we're going to go ahead and get my ground beef. Some of this was still a little frozen, but we are going to get it in there nonetheless. I'm going to start the process of browning that off. Alright, once I get this kind of broken up a little bit, I'm going to come in here and add my ground Italian sausage to it. And you can see this little paper thingy here didn't want to come off. He can definitely not be part of the dish. Don't want that in there. So I finally got that off. Now I'm just going to break all of this up and let all of this brown off together. Alright, and once we get all of that browned off, guys, it should look just like this right here. And I kind of like those nice big chunks in mine, guys. And I am not going to discard that liquid at the bottom. I want that inside of my meat sauce. So I am going to let that stay right there inside of my meat sauce. Just going to add a little bit more flavor to it, I find. And what I am going to do now is come in here and start seasoning this up a little bit. Put a little black pepper inside of here. And I'm also going to add some onion powder. And normally I would just add a little white salt if I was making me a hamburger, but I'm going to be making me a nice lasagna. I want this thing to have a lot of flavor in it. So I'm going to use my seasoning salt. And I'm going to come in and add 1 packet of this beef bouillon powder. Alright, and we're just going to give that a nice good mix. Get all our seasonings well distributed. And once we get that mix off, I'm going to come in and add my onions and bell pepper inside of here. You could use red bell peppers and yellow, orange if you would like, but just keep it simple with just my onions and green bell pepper. And we are going to give that a nice mix, guys. Get that mixed in. Then we're just going to let this cook until my vegetables start getting a little tender. Alright guys, I got my vegetables a little bit tender here now. So I'm going to come in and add my marinara sauce inside of here. This is my absolute favorite marinara sauce. I know a lot of people use Rios, but I absolutely love this Bertolli's right here. Then I just go and put a little water in this glass and rinse it out. Get that added in there also. Give it a nice good mix. Alright, so once I get that all mixed in together, what I'm going to do is come in and add some tomato paste inside of here, about 3 ounces. I had a 6-ounce can, and I added about half of it, so that's about 3 ounces of tomato paste that I'm adding in here. That's going to enhance that tomato flavor and going to help to thicken that meat sauce up a little bit, because we do not want a running meat sauce with a lasagna that's just running all over the place. Well, I know I don't. I want that lasagna to stand up nice and firm. So that tomato paste is going to help to thicken that up a little bit. Now I'm just adding a few punches of sugar inside of here just to cut the acidity of all of that tomato. I'm just going to let that continue to kind of simmer for a little while. Maybe after another 10 to 15 minutes, this is going to be ready. So we're going to get ready to start putting this lasagna together. Alright guys, so after another 10-15 minutes, this is how my meat sauce is looking right here. And this is going to be perfect. Still has a little liquid to it. And that's going to be perfect because when I boiled my noodle, I left them just a little slightly undercooked. So that's going to be perfect. Those noodles are going to absorb the rest of this liquid, and that's going to leave just a nice, firm lasagna. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything together. We're going to start putting this bad boy together and then in the oven. Alright guys, I am back. What I did was just spray my little pan right here with a little bacon spray. Then I'm going to come in and put some of my meat sauce down first. Just going to spread that out all over. Now you can do this in any order that you would like, guys. I don't believe there's any specific order that you must go by. So I'm just getting a little meat sauce down first. Then I'm going to come in and add my pasta down inside of here. I didn't show me balling it. I just didn't think that was necessary. Just follow the package directions for whichever pasta that you use. And I just slightly undercook mine a little bit because I know it's going to still cook in the oven for about 40 minutes or so. Alright, then I had a couple that stuck together on me, so I'm going to use those also and just kind of put them around the edges like this. Alright, then I'm going to come back, put me some more meat sauce down on the top of here. Okay, so once I get that meat sauce put down, then I'm going to come and start adding my cheeses inside of here. I got me some Kobe Jack cheese and some mozzarella. I'm going to start with my Parmesan first. You could most definitely use fresh Parmesan, but I'm not going to all of that. I am not going to do all of that. Next, I'm going to come in with my Colby Jack. We're going to get this spread all over the top, just like this right here. This thing is going to be nice and cheesy, guys. Which I shouldn't be having all of this cheese because it has a lot of problem at the end of it. I know Curly know what I'm talking about. All right, then I'm going to add this mozzarella. Right, once I get that mozzarella added, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to add my uh, not cottage cheese, kidding. I can't think of the word. But in any case, I'm going to add that next. And I like adding that on top of the cheese because I think it spreads better. I also have this at room temperature, which also helps it to spread better also. All right, so I'll finish getting that spreaded off and then I will be back. Okay, guys, I am back after my second brain freeze. Ricotta cheese is what I was trying to say. Oh man, I just could not remember the name of it for nothing. But after I got my ricotta down, now I'm gonna come back, start adding my second layer inside of here. And I just fast forward through all of that because I want to show you guys the mistake that I made with my second layer. I was supposed to put down my ricotta, but I didn't. I just started putting on my final top layer. And once I had already gotten all of this stuff down on the top of this, fix my microphone here. Once I got all of that stuff put down on the top of my final layer, guys, that was when I remembered I did not put ricotta on my second layer, and I needed to have that on the second layer. So you guys are gonna see right here what I did. I fought for that ricotta on the second layer. So I took off my entire top layer right here, made sure my hands were clean. I just washed it yesterday, like Chef Jeffrey would say. And I went back and I just came. See, this is the entire top layer right here. I just picked those things up one noodle at a time. If my noodles weren't undercooked, I would not be able to do that. Now I'm coming back, putting my ricotta on my second layer. So guys, please pay attention to what you are doing when you are cooking. Do not jump on TikTok and start joking around, goofing around while you're trying to cook. So I finally got that ricotta down on my second layer. Now we're just going to come and put this puzzle back together. Just lay it back down on top like that. And no harm, no foul. We still got ourselves a nice, good, meaty, cheesy lasagna right here. Once I get this on the top, then I'm going to add me some more mozzarella to it. Alright, and we had this one last strip that we need to put over here. right. And I just take my spoon and just kind of spread it back out. All right, so we got that back together. Now I'm just gonna come in, put me some mozzarella cheese on the top of this. This will be done, ready to go in the oven. All right, and I did run out of mozzarella cheese, but I did have another pack available. I didn't even remember buying another pack, but it worked out perfectly. So after I got that on, I just came in and added some Italian season. This isn't any kind of funny seasoning, guys. This is just a regular Italian season that the label came off of. So I'm not trying to hold back any kind of recipe on you guys, just regular Italian seasoning. Then I'm going to come in and cover this with foil. At first, I'm going to spray this foil with a little baking spray. This is a trick I saw Chef Jeffrey do so that this doesn't stick to my cheese. Now I'm going to cover that, get it in the oven, and I'll let this bake for 40 minutes, guys. Covered like this, and then I uncovered it. Let it cook for another 10 minutes or so. Alrighty, guys, lasagna is out of the oven. I let it go a little bit too long, but it still looks pretty good. It's gonna be nice, crispy edges. Look at that nice, good cheese on the top. Nice and meaty. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and pull out a piece right here and look at that. See how it just stands up just like that? That nice cheese pull. And this is still pretty hot, but this looks absolutely wonderful. Doesn't have a lot of juice running all over the place. And that's only going to set up a little bit more once it continues to cool. So I'm going to take my thumbnails and my videos, give this a taste test. All right, guys, coming in with a quick taste test. This is my nice, good, meaty, cheesy lasagna. Watching kind of smoke. Mike Dillon shooting at them guys. We're going to come in. I want a piece of this. Oh, that's so nice and thick. It's a nice thick sauce, guys. That's not a runny sauce. It holds up perfectly. All right, give it a try. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Noodles cooked perfectly, nice and tender. Not too much on that Italian dressing. Italian seasoning. Mm. That is good. A nice Bertolli's Marinara Sauces. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I am about to go in. Alrighty, guys. So you should definitely give this nice cheesy, meaty lasagna a try, especially on a nice Wednesday night. Definitely can be a meal for 2 days. Alrighty guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And please subscribe to my channel if you are new. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and on Twitch TV, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget the hashtag, guys. Just be a blessing to someone.